Some nights I sit in the dark and wonder how I made it this far. Not 'cause I'm weak, but 'cause the world ain't real anymore. People smile with teeth they don't mean, 'cause love feels like a word they say just to get close. I gave everything I had to people who only wanted the parts that made their life easier. They took my loyalty like it was free, like I didn't bleed for it. I watched folks switch up faster than the weather, watch love turn into leverage, watch trust turn into a weapon. I kept showing up even when it hurt, kept carrying weight nobody saw, kept trying to be the good in a world that don't know what good is anymore. Sometimes the quiet feels more honest than any person I've met. At least the dark don't pretend. I love the rain, even when it broke me open. I stay real, even when the world stayed fake. I kept giving pieces of myself to people who never learned how to hold them. But I'm still here, still standing, still breathing, still carrying the kind of heart they don't make anymore. They don't make anymore. I seen love turn cold overnight, seen promises melt like snow on asphalt, seen people sweating stay, then disappear like they never knew me. But I've also felt the kind of love that makes you believe again, the kind that feels like home, the kind that hits deeper than the pain, the kind that reminds you why you keep trying, even when the world keeps taking. Love ain't soft, it's scars, it's fight, it's showing up when you're tired, it's staying when it's hard. I don't trust easy, but when I do